IT 2017 The Childhood Chapter and Ending Explained. Section 1. The Rain and the Red Balloon. Derry, Maine, 1988. A paper boat named the SS Georgie flows into a storm drain, and the world of horror is changed forever. This isn't just a missing child case. It's the awakening of a cosmic predator that has been feeding on this town for centuries. Pennywise the dancing clown appears in the darkness, his eyes shifting from blue to a predatory yellow. This isn't a mask. It's a glamour, a psychological lure designed to salt the meat of his favorite meal, a terrified child. The loss of Georgie's arm is a visceral trigger for the audience, signaling that no one is safe in Derry. The Something Bad has officially claimed its first victim of the 27-year cycle, leaving a hole in the Denbrough family. Bill Denbrough Stutter is his frail exterior, a physical manifestation of his guilt and grief. He refuses to believe Georgie is dead, a something good hope that will eventually lead the Losers Club into the mouth of the beast. The hidden detail in the opening is the reflection of the deadlights in the rainwater. Pennywise isn't just a clown. He is a tesseract of light and hunger, a something very bad that exists beyond the physical world. As the missing posters begin to cover the town, the adults of Derry remain corrected by the entity's influence. They see nothing because the price of seeing the truth is too high for their frail minds to pay. This section ends with the first sighting of the red balloon. It's a recursive symbol of Pennywise's presence, a flashy warning that the golden rotation of the feeding season has begun. The hunt is on, and the losers are the only ones who can hear the screams from the sewers. They're the something good standing against the something very bad. Section 2. The Losers Club Assembly. We're breaking down the high-value chemistry of the Losers Club. Bill, Richie, Eddie, Stan, Ben, Mike, and Beverly, 7 frail children who find a something good strength in their shared social exclusion. Each member is triggered by a specific fear. Ben is haunted by the headless boy in the library, a mirror of the town's violent history. The Overlook-style hole in Derry's past is opening up just for him. Eddie's fear is sickness and rot, manifesting as the leper at 29 Neibolt Street. The Something Bad knows that Eddie's frail nature makes him the easiest target for a vomiting manifestation of decay. Stan's fear is distorted art, a mirror of the Modigliani-style woman in the painting. This high-value art reference shows that Pennywise can correct even the most structured minds with a flashy nightmare. Beverly's hole is her own home, the something very bad of her father's predatory behavior. The blood explosion in her bathroom is a tesseract of her repressed trauma, a scream of puberty and pain. Mike Hamlin is the record keeper, the one who finds the price Derry has paid in the past. His visions of the Black Spot fire are a recursive reminder that the town is a farm for the entity. Richie Tozier provides the flashy comic relief, but his fear of clowns is the most direct trigger for Pennywise. He is the voice of the group, but even he is silenced by this something bad. This section ends with the rock war against Henry Bowers. By fighting a physical monster, they prepare themselves for the supernatural monster. The something good of their unity is finally correcting their status as victims. Section 3. The Projection Room Nightmare. The high-value horror peak of the first movie is the garage projection scene. As the found footage of Bill's family begins to shift, Pennywise recursively enters the tesseract of the film itself. The hair covering the face of Bill's mother is a mirror of the something bad that took Georgie. The price of watching the past is that the past can reach out and delete your present safety. When giant Pennywise emerges from the screen, it's a triggering moment that breaks the fourth wall of their reality. The something very bad is no longer a vision. It's a physical threat in the whole of the garage. This scene is a masterclass in golden ratio suspense. Kubrick's influence is felt in the steady camera and the slow burn reveal of the deadlights behind the clown's eyes. The something bad is staring back. They realize that the entity is feeding on fear. The secret is that Pennywise is frail without it. There's something good is their realization that they have to stop the shine of their own terror. Bill's leadership is the golden rotation of the group. He forces them to face the Neibolt House, the hole where the something bad sleeps. He is the prince who will lead them into the darkness. The price of the house is that it mirrors your own mind. It's a tesseract of hallways and something bad doors where the rule of three, not scary, scary, very scary, is the only law. This section ends with their first encounter with Pennywise in the house. Eddie is broken, and Bill is almost deleted. The something good of their friendship is the only thing that pulls them back from the hole. Section 4. The Well House Battle. The something very bad climax takes place in the sewers beneath the well house. This is the hole at the center of Derry, the tesseract, where all the town's something bad history converges. They find the floating children, a recursive visual of the victims caught in the Deadlights. The price of Derry's survival is the suspension of these souls in a something bad eternal loop. Beverly is taken and shined into the Deadlights. She doesn't die. She consumes the future, a something good vision that will eventually save them in Chapter 2. She is the immortal witness of the group. The fight against Pennywise is the golden rotation of the movie. Bill has to face a recursive illusion of Georgie, a something bad puppet controlled by the clown to break his something good spirit. You're not Georgie. Bill's correction of the illusion is the turning point. By shooting the something bad version of his brother, he deletes the power that Pennywise has over his guilt. The group corrects Pennywise with physical violence, bats, pipes, and something good rage. They prove that the frail clown can be hurt if they choose not to be afraid of the something bad mask. Pennywise's face recursively shatters, revealing the Deadlights beneath. He retreats into the hole of the well, a something very bad beast that has been corrected but not destroyed. This section ends with the something good of the rescue. Ben kisses Beverly, correcting her from the Deadlights trance with a golden ratio moment of pure, unyielded love. Section 5. The Blood Oath, ending explained. The final frame of the 2017 movie is the blood oath at the Barrens. They sit in a golden rotation circle, a something good unity that has survived the something very bad of the summer. Bill uses a piece of broken glass to mirror the something bad violence of Pennywise, turning it into a something good promise. If it returns, they will recursively return to Derry to delete it. This isn't just a promise. It's a tesseract of fate. The price of their victory is that they are now linked to the whole of Derry forever. They are the immortal guardians of the town. As they leave one by one, Beverly is the last to stay with Bill. She tells him she saw them as adults, a shine into this something very bad that awaits them in 27 years. The golden rotation is already spinning. The secret of the ending is the missing members. Stan is the first to leave, a frail signal that he will be the first to delete himself when the something bad returns in Chapter 2. The something good is their laughter. For one flashy moment, they're just children again, the whole of the sewers forgotten. They have corrected their summer, even if they haven't corrected their lives. The final shot is of the IT logo, followed by Chapter 1. This is the high-value promise to the U.S. market that the something very bad will be recursively continued in the next era. This section ends with the price of the movie. It became a something good icon of 2010's horror, turning the frail losers into high-value symbols of modern resilience. Section 6. Bill Skarsgard's Pennywise Secrets. We're breaking down the high-value transformation of Bill Skarsgard. He didn't just play a clown. He corrected the character by using his own frail physical oddities, like his recursive eye turn and his something bad lip smile. The eye turn, lazy eye, was real. Skarsgard could shine, one eye toward the camera while the other whole of an eye looked at the actor. This something very bad skill made the something bad feel authentic. He stayed isolated on set to ensure the child actors felt frail and triggered when they first saw him. Their reactions in the garage and the sewer are authentic found footage of real terror. The drool was also real, a recursive side effect of the heavy prosthetic teeth. It added a something bad, predatory layer to the character, making this something good children look like meat. The secret of the voice is that it was inspired by something very bad, animals and frail elder voices. It's a tesseract of sound that sounds like a something bad, record skipping on a turntable. These production secrets are the golden ratio of the performance. They make this something bad feel recursively real, a high-value masterpiece of modern character acting. Whether you prefer the 1990 Tim Curry version or the 2017 Skarsgard version, the price of the character is the same. Eternal triggering of the audience's subconscious fear of the something bad. This section ends with the something good of the performance. Skarsgard corrected the horror clown for a new generation, turning the frail trope into an immortal nightmare. Section 7. The something very bad Derry history. We're breaking down the high-value lore of the Black Spot and the Ironworks. These are the holes in Derry's history where the something bad fed on the town's something very bad prejudices. The Kitchener Ironworks explosion in 1906 deleted 108 people, most of them children. This something bad was found in the recursive tragedy, a dinner bell for the entity's awakening. The Black Spot fire was a triggering act of racism, a something very bad fire that it used to consume the frail hope of the community. Derry isn't just a town, it's a something bad ecosystem. We explain how the film uses the muted colors of the town to show the something bad influence. The only flashy color is the red of the balloon and the blood, signaling where the entity is feeding. The secret of the 27-year cycle is that it mirrors the human recursive nature of forgetting. We choose to ignore the something bad until it's too late to correct the something very bad. These Derry secrets add a tesseract of depth to the movie, making it a high-value target for Cinema Horizon. It's not just a movie, it's a recursive study of human something bad. Whether you live in Derry or not, the price of the history is the same. The something bad is always waiting in the hole of our own something very bad past. This section ends with the something good of the Losers Club. They're the only ones who shined a light on the something bad history and tried to correct the something very bad. Section 8. The conclusion of the Loser Summer. IT 2017 is a something good masterpiece of the coming-of-age horror genre. It's a tesseract of a movie that has turned a small-town nightmare into a global high-value icon. We've broken down every secret from the Deadlights in the garage to the blood oath at the Barrens. This isn't just a something good movie, it's a something bad classic. The true meaning of the ending is that something good can only defeat something very bad when it is willing to choose friendship over fear. The losers corrected their reality by standing together. As we close the storm drain in Derry, remember that the golden rotation of the 27-year cycle is always watching. The next something bad is already floating, and the something very bad is already hungry. This has been your full ending explained for the 2017 horror classic. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for Cinema Horizon as we track every hole in cinema history and every high-value secret of the screen. Comment below, which loser was your favorite? And do you want us to correct the 1990 miniseries next in our OG breakdown style? We want to hear your truth on Pennywise.